So I hope you can all see the presentation. So good afternoon, everyone. I'm Valerie Uppiah, and along with my colleague, Dr. Chandanya Padu, we are currently undertaking a study on the importance of tertiary education in the ocean governance framework. So our study will be based on the Mauritian context. So one element within the ocean governance discourse which requires attention and analysis is education. So our presentation will examine ocean governance from a tertiary education perspective. The University of Mauritius will be used as a case study throughout our studies, and we are going to evaluate the role of the university in this concept of ocean literacy. Now, we all know that education plays a central role in the management and use of marine resources. The sharing of knowledge and experience, whether from a scientific, environmental, and legal perspective, encourages maritime stakeholders to become aware of the importance of the sea and how and why it should be protected. So recognizing the importance of the ocean and seas, the University of Mauritius has taken the steps to promote knowledge in this area of ocean governance. So although the university has already started contributing to the transmission of knowledge and skills about ocean governance, one aspect of the discourse which has not been extensively researched on is how the tertiary education sector can become a pillar of ocean governance here in Mauritius. So the objective of our research is to look into how the university, the University of Mauritius is currently contributing and participating in ocean governance and how it can promote education within this area. So if you want just to summarize it, so the main purpose of our research is to assess the role of the University of Mauritius and how it can become an ocean literacy hub within the region. And all these in line with Mauritius' commitments for the SDGs about education and life below water. So to conduct our research, we are using several research methods, but the main one is the qualitative research method. So the qualitative research method is where we are going to examine the various policies. So within the qualitative research methods, we're going to also use the black letter research method, which is going to assist us in analyzing the various policies, agreements and laws which regulate the education sector in Mauritius, and as well all the structures, regulation again, policies which frame the education sector in Mauritius. So these research methods will help us better understand the legal framework for education in Mauritius, the legal framework for ocean governance, and how both can be put together in order to enhance the visibility of the university as an ocean literacy hub. Along with those research methods throughout our research, so the research is a work in progress. So throughout our research, we have come across various literature, various research done by different academics and researchers about the importance of education within this context of ocean governance. So to come to the analysis of our research, we found out that it is now unanimously accepted that education is a key component to the sustainable use and management of ocean resources. Across the world, universities are offering courses, trainings, and capacity building on ocean governance matter. So the role of tertiary education sector is really important. Tertiary education institutions are actually a bridge between those students who have just finished school, who have the academic background, but who are still yet to go into that world of employment. So the role of tertiary education institution is to be that bridge, helping students, I would say, help them to have all these develop their skill in order to train them to be ready for the world of work. So within the context of ocean governance, tertiary education institutions play a central role in the sense that they provide the skills to future scientists, to legal researchers, to administrators. So the university play a key role in training those people before they enter the world of employment and dealing with ocean governance tools. So tertiary education institutions are really important in that ocean governance framework. Now, some of the findings concerning the university which we have found. So currently at the level of the university, there are several programs which have been set up. So there are undergraduate programs which are being offered at the university. So you have BSc honors in marine environmental science. You have, for example, the law department. We touch on the law of the sea aspect for our LLB and law and management programs. So there are programs which touch about ocean studies at the university. We also do have two master's programs which deal specifically with ocean and coastal management at the Faculty of Science. So those masters are an MSc in marine science and an MSc in coastal and ocean management. Some short courses are also being given. Concerning the research aspect, there are several publications. So many colleagues are participating in symposium, conferences, workshops, and publish a lot about what the university does to enhance ocean governance. So those are some of the findings, status as to what the university currently does. But despite those steps, there are many things which still have to be done. And this is where our research comes to those recommendations. Also, although the university has taken the steps already, but more has to be done. For example, something which is very important is the collaboration. So we have the tendency, lecturers, academics, to work in our own area, and then government officials do their work separately. So there is a need to have a collaboration between lecturers and government officials. So how to go ahead with this collaboration is through, for instance, a roadmap for ocean governance in the tertiary education sector. This roadmap actually would be the key foundation if we want Mauritius, the University of Mauritius, to become an ocean literacy hub. This roadmap would actually be the foundation for this. So the main recommendation for our research would be to create this roadmap, which would enhance collaboration between academics and government officials. Another point would be to take a multidisciplinary approach to research. Again, so this would be at a micro level at the university. So we tend generally each academic to do their own specific research about their particular field. But as we know, ocean governance, it's all about everyone working together. So it would be beneficial to have academics taking a multidisciplinary approach to research. And finally, one final recommendation would be outreach to local communities. So we need to advertise. We need to get our research to the local community. Research should not stop at being published in journal, book chapters, but they should have that impact, community impact, that will really get the message out there. So in order for the university really to become that ocean literary hub, to move to really be an integral part of ocean governance framework here in Mauritius. So those recommendations have to be realized. just to conclude on what I've said, and I'll open for discussion, have your views. So as national policies here in Mauritius are aiming towards the development of the blue economy, the role of the University of Mauritius as a tertiary education institution is of utmost importance in training and educating stakeholders about the importance of the sustainable use of the sea and its resources. Just a word of thanks. So Dr. Uppiah and myself would like to thank the university authorities for giving us the opportunity to conduct this research. And our gratitude also goes to the organizing team of this conference for giving us the opportunity to present our ongoing research. So I would like to receive your comment. I'll just stop sharing. So I would like to receive your comments with regards to our research before we publish it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Valerie. Nice presentation. So we've got some 3-4 minutes for questions. So if there are any questions for Valerie, please, this is the time to ask your questions.
Yes, I've just got the one question in the chat. So what role can the University of Mauritius play as a regional ocean literacy hub? I mean, the role that the university would play would be we're going to see it from different perspectives. So from an academic perspective, we are going to provide courses, deliver courses on ocean governance issues. Courses can range from the scientific aspect as well as to the legal aspect. So provide for the scientific part of it, so academic part of it. We talk about vocational as well, practitioner and vocational aspect of it. So give training to trainers, develop short courses that will give the technical expertise to trainers. So those are the role that the university can have concerning to become an ocean literacy hub in the region. I just got another question.
Yes.
Do you foresee or will you advocate exchange students from WIO tertiary institution? Definitely. We already have some partnership already with some various universities in the region. For example, Université de la Réunion from Réunion Island. My colleague Chandania Padu also works with the university in Australia with regards to exchange. So some colleagues from the region come to Mauritius for short courses. So we are definitely open to welcome, and even we travel to other countries just to share our knowledge and experience. Yes, thank you.
Thank you very much. Any other questions for Valerie? All right, Valerie, from me, if there are no questions, is I mean, we talk about regional and we're looking at how we can share the little resources that we have in the Western Indian Ocean region to enable probably countries that don't have already universities to be supported, to have students coming to the University of Mauritius. So how can you improve your sort of marketing or visibility so that as a region, you're more known and what you can offer is also known, and probably work with other universities across the region to support specific courses that are currently important for the WIO region?
Yes, so when we talk about dissemination of knowledge, yes, it is partnership between universities, but as you rightly mentioned, to disseminate the knowledge further, not only to students, practitioners, but to local communities and villages, we are ready to actually work with NGOs, work with local communities through NGOs, through the government, to actually really get in touch with people who work with the ocean and use ocean governance tools in a daily basis. So yes, we're prone for collaboration with universities, but as well with other stakeholders to really get the message, get the training, the education go out there and reach the people.
Thank you very much. I'm sure we can follow that later with more discussion. There's a call. This is not a question, but you've been asked to rally your students,
yes,
especially
yes.
female students, to join WIMS.
Yes,
I think
I
that's
am a
important.
member. Yeah, I am a member. My colleague is a member as well, and we have many of our students who joined in the past couple of years. So yes, we are rallying women here. We're happy
Thank
to
you
do
very
so.
much. Thank you
Thank
very much, Valerie.